Hi planners, thanks so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel. It's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans. And in this video, I'm reviewing the brand new 2025-2026 Erin Condren LifePlanner. The interior I've chosen is bouquet and the layout is the dashboard layout. As I review this planner, I will also answer your questions from some of the comments that you left on my last post and get into those Q&As. Let's not waste any time and get right into this video. This life planner will release on April 21st for EC insiders and April 22nd for everyone else. So general access is April 22nd. If you'd like that early access on April 21st, go ahead and sign up as an EC insider. It is free and the link is in my description below. What's special about this launch is that these are the designs that will be used for the entire year. So from July 2025 all the way to July 2026. So this is the design that will also be used for the 12-month planners. That means if you get a January through December planner from Erin Condren, these are the designs that will be available for those 12-month planners as well. I chose Coquette for my design, but there is also a minimal design and a hexagon design. Minimal is that more neutral design, and then hexagon is a more colorful design. If you're wanting me to cover more from this collection, don't worry, I will be doing my own Life Planner launch video. I will be purchasing a few items on Life Planner launch day. So I will have a video where you can come shop with me to get some inspo. And then also I will unbox those items with you as soon as I get them in. And Condren sent over the planner as well as these dual tip markers and a welcome pack. The welcome pack comes with a dual tip marker in black, 2 postcards, and a 20% off coupon. Something to keep in mind, you only get this welcome pack if it is your first Erin Condren Life Planner purchase. So if you want to receive this welcome pack, you would need to create a new EC Insider account and it would need to be your first Life Planner purchase. Here we have the 20% off coupon, the postcard number 1 with the colorful design, and then a floral design that says friendship is a gift that lasts. And on the back, you can fill in that address, place your stamp, and a message. So I think the postcard is really cute. You can use it for notes or things like that, or even frame them. I've seen people do that. Or you can send it to a friend and spread a little joy. You also get this stencil bookmark with each Life Planner purchase, and you can use this to make boxes, habit trackers, and more. I was sent the bouquet cover. This cover also comes in other designs like floral seal, bouquet wallpaper, and minimal hexagon for the same color palette. So I really thought this was a beautiful cover, and I saw it online and it looked nice, but I do think that it looks a lot more vibrant in person. So if you are holding back a little bit from certain designs, keep in mind that they will look a little more exciting in person versus on the screen. When we open the planner, we get our page of vellum in the beginning. And then when you open it, you have that beautiful floral design in the first name page. As we open the planner, we see those beautiful colors starting to pop out, and this page is no exception. Gorgeous. I love how beautiful it is. It's just something I could look at all day, truly. I wasn't sure if I was going to love these florals because of how big they appear, but I do. And you all know that if you've been watching my videos for a while, I always prefer these beautiful designs, the florals. And I did choose a gold coil this time because the cover of this is like, it has gold little specks on it. And I didn't want the gold and the rose gold to clash. So I just went ahead with gold this time around. And y'all, you know I used to be a rose gold queen, but I've been going into my gold era lately. We have July 2025 to December 2026. We have our boxes here that allow us to write anything we want. There are 12 boxes. You can do goals. You can do what's happening in those months, memories, quotes. And then we get into our May 2025. Now, I know you're confused. Chloe, I thought this was July to June. Well, they're giving us 2 free months, May and June, so you can get started in your monthly view if you'd like to a little early. And these pages do not have tabs, so keep that in mind. They're just regular pages. And then you have a notes page after that June layout. So you do not get tabs and you do not get weekly layouts. You just get 2 monthlies and a lined page there. And then we get into our July that has the tab. So you see how it has like this like dashboard and then design and then tab. You don't get that with the May and the June because it is a freebie. So keep that in mind for your planner. It's a freebie. And they're just doing this for folks who don't have a current planner or who really want to get into this planner, but you don't get a weekly view. Now, turning into July, the first month of the planner, you get this beautiful page here with the tab. So I call it like the tab page with that beautiful green sage for that color for the month. We have a more minimal monthly view with a side panel that's pastel. And then we have this productivity page on the left, and going into this layout, this is the brand new dashboard layout from Erin Condren. So I really like how on the left side you get your weekly with space for each and every day alongside some lines. So for those of us who like lines in our planner, we have those. And then on the right side, you have your beautiful, what I would call like a productivity page as well. So this is like a weekly page where you can put your priorities, habits, to-dos, and notes. I could see the notes section being a really nice section for weekly journaling. So that's just an idea that I have. I'm, of course, going to film content with me planning in this planner layout so you can see some ideas and also some inspo for your planner. Now, getting back into this productivity page, this page is a little different from the previous year, and I want to compare them. Here is an undated planner that I have here, and this is how it looks a little bit different. So as you can see, they kind of flip these boxes. We have a longer box now on the right side instead of the left. We also get some lines in the to-do section. So that long box is now a little bit more productive. They didn't even take away the other lined box, so we have additional lines there and more lines in the bottom box there, which I personally always had a hard time figuring out what to put in that dot grid section. So I'm actually excited about having lines at the bottom just because if I want to continue to put stickers there, I can. But if I also want it to be a little more productive, I can make it that way as well. Then on the right side, you also get more functionality with an additional notes page, and that takes us into the next week. Let's get into a little Q&A. So on my YouTube channel, I asked in the community tab what folks wanted to know about this launch and about this planner specifically. One of the questions I had was, who is this planner for, and could this planner be used for someone in education? I'm going to say yes, because I think this could be super functional by being able to put daily work tasks on the left side with the dates to match. And then on the right side, I think this would be a great exploratory section to not only focus on your own personal wellness goals and maybe even home tasks or meal planning, but you really have the versatility to be able to make one side about work and the other side about your own personal life. So I think this would be a great planner for someone who really wants to separate their work schedule and their personal tasks as well. Another planner commented, this dashboard layout looks like it would be a great fit for my life, but I'm trying to wrap my head around how I can use stickers. Now, for our decorative planners, I think there's still plenty of room for some stickers. On that left page, I could see stickers being used in that top section by the date where it says July 2025. That section up there has plenty of space for stickers. And then, of course, that bottom corner there, I could see that being a more decorative section as well, alongside little icon stickers. I could see those working out really well. And then on the right side of the page, of course, there's plenty of space at the top and bottom for washi tape, stickers, and whatever else you want to use to really make it your own and make it creative and fun. Each page, we kind of have like a gray ink for the lines, which I think is nice because it's not too bold. So I think it won't contrast with stickers or pens or markers too much. And then that sage color that is for July is throughout. So you can see that sage on the left-hand side with those lines kind of separating each day, and on the font as well at the top of the page. As we flip through, we get a lined page at the back of the last weekly view. And I want to note that you have the week split. So that went into August, the first couple of days, and now we get into our August spread, of course, and then our August resumes as our first full week of August here. So I just want to note that the week is split. You don't get an additional like extra week page or anything like that. It is continuous. Going into our September, it's nice and bright, but still a nice little pastel kind of yellow, still that like muted tone there, which I really like. And I also, again, love how clean the months are. I'm going to go ahead and do a flip through and then answer a couple more questions. I know folks really like to see every single page and every single layout. So at least I wanted to show you all the colors and how they go through each color into each month. So That being said, someone else asked, please share the sizes of the new layout and design options. So the new layout, this is the one, is only available in 7x9. I wish they did do some kind of A5, but that is not the case this time around. Maybe if this layout sells out or sells a lot of it, maybe we'll get an A5 in the future. Someone else asked, I would love to know which life planners come in the A5 size. For the A5 size, we really just have Daily Duo this year. I know a lot of folks will be disappointed by that, but that is the decision that was made based on last year's sales of the A5 planners. You all know that I typically choose the floral design every year if I have to pick between the two, and I really like this floral layout. I also like the gold specks and how they look next to this color layout, and even how the gold coil matches. I think it looks really good. We now have some notes pages in the back, and we are going into the add-on that I picked. So I picked the budget add-on because it's new and I wanted to see what it looked like and show you all what it looked like as well. And I really like that there seems to be like more of an open layout with this budget add-on, and plenty of space here to track spending, saving, and more. So I also really appreciate that there's a debt or payment plan tracker as well. And honestly, I just think it's nice and simple, which is something that I was hoping for, because oftentimes with some of these, they just come to be a little complicated when it comes to budget planners. So this is super simple. Anyone can kind of keep a running tab or list with this savings, spending, budgeting tracker. So definitely let me know in the comments if you plan on doing an add-on. There are more add-ons that I'll talk about a little bit more in my next video, but personally, I think the add-on adds a little bit of functionality to the planner so that you can have your own section in the back. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done an add-on section in the back of your life planner. I really don't feel like it bulks up the planner too much, but I will show you that in this video in comparison to just a 12-month planner without add-ons. And then after that add-on, we have our heritage and awareness observances, as well as a keep in touch section where you can put names, emails, things like that. I also think that's a good section for like social media handles, all that good stuff. And then we get January 2027 to December 2027, and we get stickers. So these stickers are reminiscent of our stickers that we've gotten in previous years in the back of the planner. I do think they're sized a little bit better than years past, so we love that. I also think they're a little more simple, so I like that as well. There's really no design on them, just that same color scheme throughout, which I think is cool. Personally, I will be picking up the brand new sticker books as well, so stay tuned for my review on those. But I think this is a good place to start with some cute little stickers that can be used in the weekly or monthly. Have our pockets here in the back as well, super functional to put additional sticker sheets or whatever you want. Now we have our back cover here, which is beautiful. I love how those pastels look against the pink. It's a really beautiful cover. Next up, we have our earth tone markers here. I went ahead and did a swatch so you can see how each one looks. They are dual tip. One tip is medium and the other tip is fine. So this is perfect for making little headers, doodles, writing in it. This paper is amazing in the Erin Condren planner. So this paper can really take these markers without having crazy shadowing. So I definitely recommend trying out the markers if you have not before. And the new revamped markers look really good. I've written with them quite a bit over the last few months, and they look great. Next up, we have the pastel dual tip markers with the same medium and fine tip, and this is how those colors look. Now, I think both of these marker sets look great in this planner. I think you could even kind of like buy both packs and mix and match kind of. I think they look great next to the different colors. As you can see here, they all look really nice. Something to note is that the earth tones are a more bold pen or marker, so you're going to be able to see those a little better against the paper, as you can see in the video, and the earth tones are a little bolder, so you're going to see the earth tones better than the pastels. Next up, we have a quick size comparison. The planner in the bottom section is a vertical undated planner, and it doesn't have a cover on it, y'all. I just grabbed it real quick, so keep that in mind as well for thickness, but this is the comparison. Keep in mind the planner at the top is my planner for 2025, 2026, and that new planner has a budget add-on as well as 2 additional month pages. So keep that in mind. It is a little thicker just because it has extra space and extra pages. Here I have the Planny Pack, and I just wanted to show how this Ultimate Planny Pack looks next to this new design. I think it coordinates really well, and it has that gold embellishment there that I really love. And I just wanted to kind of show you that it matches really well. And so I think a lot of these colors coordinate with last year's accessories. So if you already have accessories from last year, or you have your eye on accessories that you've liked before, they do coordinate really well. I do also have a planner folio from last year in 7x9, and it coordinates really well. This is wisteria, and it looks really nice next to the new design as well. So I just wanted to show that if you have some planner accessories from last year, they probably coordinate really nicely, and you can also grab them this year as well. So I just wanted to kind of show how that looked against that color scheme. I was not paid for this video, but if you decide to use my affiliate link on launch day, I will earn a small commission. So I really appreciate that in advance. For those who are looking to shop this launch, you can just come back to this video, click the link in my description or in the comments, and that way I get credit. If you forget or you want to make sure I got credit, I do have a form in my description in the comments as well. And when you fill out that form, it allows me to follow up with Erin Condren and make sure I get my small commission for the purchase. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in, and I also appreciate you for subscribing to my channel and supporting me every launch. This is my 5th launch, and I'm just so excited to be able to share this with you all and have that sense of community in the comments with my fellow planner lovers. Let me know in the comments which design you're most excited about: hexagon, bouquet, or minimal. If you want to see more designs and layouts, check out the link to the Erin Condren website to see all the different designs and how they can mix and match with your custom planner come launch day. I will also have a link for those of you who would like to save $10 off your first purchase with a new EC Insider account in my description and comments so you can save on your first purchase. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next video.